What's going on, boys and girls of YouTube? I've been talking about doing this for a long time. Wanted to go over my shoe collection a little bit. Behind me, you can only see a little bit. I've got shoes to the left, shoes behind me, shoes on the other side of the room, shoes upstairs, shoes everywhere, all over the house. But yeah, I just want to go over the collection. I have people asking me about it all the time. I've been collecting since I was like 20. I'm now 31. Over the last 2 years, I have not bought a lot of shoes just because it's nearly impossible to get anything at retail. I mean, you guys know how it is if you collect these kind of shoes at all. It's a pain in the butt. So you need to hook up, plug, or you're paying resale, which is usually what I end up doing if I really like a shoe. Like I just bought the Nike SB Jordan 4s, Pine Greens. These shoes are sick. These shoes are actually dope. They're probably the second most comfortable shoes that I own. Nike SBs just do things differently. I mean, they're always just a way better shoe. I don't know. These are probably the most comfortable shoes in the world that have come out in the last like year. People are gonna be like Ultra Boost, this and that. They're dope shoes, but these are actually really extra comfortable, and the padding is nuts. They're a sick shoe. Definitely recommend getting those. Since we're on the idea of most comfortable shoes, these are probably the most comfortable shoes I own. These are very old. At least considering. I mean, we're not talking like the 1990s. These came out in 05, November of 05. They're Nike SB Send Helps. Once again, the cushioning. These shoes are easily the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned out of hundreds and hundreds of shoes. These have been worn, they've been beat since the day I got them. These shoes are sick. The colorway is really cool. These are a shoe that you can still get them. They've held together. They don't fall apart. At least they haven't fallen apart yet. 18-year-old shoe that I've worn a lot. Like I still wear to this day all the time. They're like a good sweatpants shoe. Like when you're just kind of, you know, you're not feeling it or you're just relaxed. They're the perfect shoe for that. I've got a bunch of other shoes though. I'm from the DMV. These shoes do not get worn that much. We've got the foam posits, the Dornbeckers. These shoes are cool. They're cooler looking than they are to wear. I mean, these are super dusty. I don't wear them that much. They're very uncomfortable. But I say I'm from the DMV because really Maryland, Baltimore, and just about all over the DMV because of Maryland, Baltimore, people we're really into foam posits. I think these are the only pair I still have. Cool shoe, more of like a collector for me. I wear them, I wear all my shoes. I've worn all my shoes multiple times. Those are just uncomfortable. And I'm really not into wearing uncomfortable shoes as much these days. These are a cool shoe to get. The one problem is, so my mini Aussie, for some reason, if he can get a hold of shoes, he destroys the laces. So you can see the laces are fried on these. And I bought like half of my shoes, the laces have gotten destroyed on them. I mean, you can see these are worn. These have dirt literally just chilling on them right there. Kobe Fly Knits. These were a pair that were custom. On Nike ID, you can customize these. I don't think people realized they were limited. I managed to get a hold of a pair. These, to me, are kind of priceless. Can't really buy them. They're not. I haven't seen any for sale in a very long time. Sick shoe. I definitely need to get new laces. Outside of that, these are just like a really casual shoe. I wouldn't play basketball in these. I wouldn't do too much in them. Comfortable though. They have like a ribbed inside. They're dope. One mistake I made in all of my years collecting and doing stuff, I didn't get enough Kobe Bryant shoes. I grew up, I mean, I'll show you with B-roll and stuff. There's Kobe stuff all over the room. I grew up with Kobe. When he got into the NBA was when I was young, or I guess old enough. I was like 5, 6. Old enough to know what was going on. I got really into basketball then. I guess I always just assumed the Kobe Bryant shoes would keep coming out forever. The Kobe shoes nowadays are worth an insane amount. I have a couple pairs. I wish I'd bought more. We've got Yeezys, Pirate Blacks, just a comfortable shoe. I don't wear these that much anymore. This shoe, this shoe is an annoying shoe to me. So these are the off-white Air Max 90s. Air Max 90s, period, are my favorite shoe. Regular Air Max 90s are cheaper, you know, 80, 90, 100 bucks. They have a million colorways. They've been out forever. Sick shoe. When this shoe came out, I knew I wanted it. There's multiple colorways in this. I knew I didn't really have a ton of all black shoes. I have dog hair all over these. I wanted the all black ones. I got them. I wore them a lot. I didn't really care about them too much. I cared about them, but I didn't take care of them. I went outside, stepped in dog poop. When I stepped in dog poop, the one time I've ever not just cleaned the shoe right away, I let them dry, got the stuff off them a little bit, and then put them in the garage. I think like 2 or 3 days later, we had a party, a New Year's Eve party, and somebody stole them. I know who stole them, but it's just not worth the accusing and everything. The person is, I'll never ever interact with them again. Not just because of the shoe, I'll never have to interact with them again. So it's really not a big deal. But when I first bought the shoes, they were like, man, I think we got them for 400 or 500 maybe, like really early when they first came out. I don't know if I got lucky. I don't remember about the pricing. I know I didn't get retail, but they were cheaper. They got stolen. The price now 12, 13, 1400. I wear size 12, not 11 and a half, not more than 12. Like a 12 is a perfect fit for me. Same shoes. years later, after they were stolen, price just kept going up. My wife recently, you can tell these are pretty much brand new. I think I've worn them twice. Just got me a new pair for, man, I don't know what holiday for me, Valentine's Day? I think she got them for Valentine's Day. We were said no gifts, and then she got me these anyway. So these are cool to have back into a rotation that I can actually wear. I love this shoe. This is one of my favorite shoes that I have, period. Another pair of off-whites. These are completely not destroyed. They're just disgusting. These are supposed to be bright white. They are dirty and gross and filthy, and it just is what it is. I wear these shoes all the time. They're a cool shoe. You can see on these, oh, this is the pair that's fine. The laces on these haven't been messed up yet. The right foot of these, the laces are messed up from Hamel. This is my favorite winter shoe that I own, Yeezy 750s. I want another pair. I want the black ones. I want the gum bottom because they were cheaper. Bought them for resale, so it is what it is. Wasn't trying to buy the white bottoms for an extra $700-800 for no reason. These are a very, very comfortable shoe. And to me, one of the cooler styled shoes that just works out when it's cold out. Like, these are a perfect winter shoe with jeans or the right pants. These look sick. They go with a lot of stuff. My favorite winter shoe, I think, right before it gets cold out here, I live in Virginia. Before it gets cold out here, I'm gonna get another pair of these, just a different colorway. Another pair of Yeezys. These don't get worn that much. Turtle Doves. These are all OG releases. These are not the re-releases. These aren't like fakes or something. All these are really, really expensive if you want them nowadays. I don't wear these that much. They fit loose. They don't wear well with shorts, to me, in my opinion. They don't wear too well with most pants. You have to wear like a cuffed bottom pant to wear these. Worth a lot. Don't really plan on getting rid of them. They're definitely collectors with all the stuff going on with Kanye. But I like these. Kind of like the Pirate Blacks. I wear the Pirate Blacks when I travel a lot because they are a loose fitting shoe. Don't wear the Turtle Doves or else then. Top threes. These haven't been beaten yet. Not until I wear them all the time. I meant Halo hasn't really destroyed the laces on these. These are a nice shoe. These were underrated when they came out. I bought them for $250 when they, like, days after they came out because I wanted a new pair of Jordan 1s. And now they're worth like $600 or $700 in a size 12. New. Obviously, these aren't new. I wear them. They're beat, dirty. Cool shoe. They don't really, the one thing with shoes like this, they do multicolor on different shoes. So you got the right, you got the left, you know, red, blue bottom, red, blue top. Usually shoes like this, when I show you some of the other ones, they stand out. These don't stand out. Like they're unique, but they aren't like, look at me unique, which is cool. This is one of my favorite Jordan 1s. Black and blue is my colorway for my branding, for the weekend branding and everything. And this has just been one of my favorite shoes. These are the 13 release, I think. 12. These came out in 2012 release. I have another pair of Jordan 4s. We got the Calls 4s. I like this shoe a lot. I don't like the inside. The inside of these is like a leather material. So when you're putting your foot in, no matter what socks you wear, it just feels weird and bunches up weird. If they did an interior on these are a very expensive shoe if you don't know anything about shoes. These have gone up tremendously. I got them for $700, I think, maybe $600, and they're worth double to triple. They're worth like $2K in a size 12 nowadays. And I don't wear these too much. These are more shoes I wear like if I go out and I want a black pair of shoes that isn't dress shoes of any kind. These are what I wear because they work perfectly with everything. They're very detailed. If you look, like if you can get the camera to focus. The details are nuts on the shoe. My one problem's the inside. If they did the same as the Nike SBs, dude, that would be one of the best shoes of all time. Easily. We got the infrared. I'm not gonna lie, I always forget what number these are. I don't know why. These are 6s, I'm pretty sure. These are old. I got these when they came out. I got them for retail. You can see the yellowing. I don't know why it just took so long. These shoes have just been worn enough and they just wear loose. These shoes work so well with pants, man. I swear. Jordan 6s, I've got those, the infrareds, I've got the Carmines. Beautiful shoe, cool silhouette. My favorite silhouette out of all of them though. I know people are gonna argue. People get mad at me when I say this. Jordan 8s are my favorite silhouettes. This silhouette, like this is your top down view, right, of your own shoe. I don't know why this won't focus. The top down view of this shoe is just the cleanest silhouette ever. This is the only pair of shoes that I wear. I have small, and these wear too small. I just bought the wrong size on accident. These are 11.5. All the Jordan 8s are my favorite. The silhouettes. The colorways suck. I hate the Jordan 8 colorways. If they had cool ass colorways, I think the silhouette of the shoe requires them to do something different, which they just haven't done. Like, this is actually a clean shoe, like a military green. I like these a lot. You can see I've got a couple pairs. These, I don't know the last time I wore them. I have no idea the last time I wore these shoes. Just such a cool, clean, simple shoe. Those shoes wear with anything, shorts, pants, any kind of pants, all that stuff. We got the Travis Scotts. I love these shoes too. Blue jeans with these, clean, very, very clean. I haven't worn these that much. I think I've worn these like 5 or 6 times. This is a shoe I want to keep, not not beat up too much because of the leather and everything. You can see on the infrareds, they start to wear. I mean, these have been worn. The stitching is coming apart, but these are gross. Shoelaces are gone. Halo's destroyed them. You can see they are dirty. There is dirt all over these. I bought these at Finish Line when they were out. This shoe is so old. This shoe is 09. 09. I graduated high school in 09. I remember going in and buying these. I don't remember why. At that time, I wasn't crazy into shoes because I was mainly into video games, and most of my money went into video games. This is like the first shoe that I bought as, I guess, when I was becoming an adult and like starting an actual collection. I had 30, 40, 50 pairs of shoes when I was in middle school because my feet were growing so fast, and they were mainly Jordans and stuff. But yeah, these are one of the first pair I bought on my own and still have them. Do not wear those very often. We got Raging Bulls. These I've repainted and they've started to rip and shred up a little bit again. Cool shoe. I bought these. I traded for these, I think. I don't think I traded for the package either. I think I just traded. This is the Raging Bulls from the pack back in the day. This shoe is old, like 04, 05, I think. Very, very, very out in your face type of shoe. You definitely notice these when people are wearing them because of the red. Bel Airs, when they first came out, very nice shoe. You want to stand out with your shoes. This colorway, this pink and neon green and blue is a sick colorway, but you gotta change the laces on these. More recently, I know we've got the slides, whatever. Another shoe that's laces been messed up. The big logo Blazers. These are just, I mean, they became kind of like mainstream. Most TikTokers and stuff started wearing the regular Blazers. Big logo though, to be a little bit different. Get the black ones. Those shoes are like 80 bucks when I bought them, maybe 90 bucks. Got the brown, tan logo, whatever. These are shoes I wear if I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. So if I'm actually worried my shoes might get beat because we're gonna go run through some mud or something, those are shoes I'll wear. This is my first pair of shoes that has finally fallen apart. Another pair of 8s. You can see I wore them a lot. The Peapods. The bottom is, the sole of this is gone. It is falling apart. It can't, these are not wearable anymore. They will crumble. They crumble. That happened. I knew that was gonna happen. So I wasn't wearing them out and about. I knew that was they were gonna crumble. It happened at my house. These are probably my least worn pair of shoes. Another pair of 8s. I've only worn these one time. They're just too basic. Like a Wolf Gray Jordan 8. It's just way too basic and boring. Another old shoe. This is the OG, not the re-release. These are, was this like 2001, I think? I don't know. These are very old, 03 maybe? I'm afraid of these crumbling, so I don't wear these anymore. You can see they are perfect. They've been worn. I've worn them a good amount. I mean, they're creased up. Like, these are worn, but they're in perfect condition. I am honestly so worried about these crumbling now because I've worn them so little that I'm afraid to wear them. When I bought these, I was on eBay way back in the day, and I was trying to find the year. Way back in the day, and saw that the guy selling them lived near me. So I messaged him, I was like, can we just meet up? And you can get more out of it, so eBay doesn't get their cut and I get my cut. And I was younger, so my dad went with me. Around the time when that kind of stuff, buying stuff like that, just meeting up with Sketchy, the guy showed up with his like 3-year-old daughter. He was like a 30-year-old dude, which was a cool interaction. It was cool to talk to him. So that shoe's got a little bit of a story. We got the Jordan Low 11 lows. These are disgustingly dirty. Very rarely wear these anymore. These are actually a very underrated shoe. Comfortable, only looks good with pants though, in my opinion. Wearing Jordan 11 lows with shorts is weird. All right, we'll swap over to the other side now. I've had 2 pairs of these. These are the Ultra Boost Waves. I think they're Waves. These are unique for Ultra Boost. You don't see cool looking different material Ultra Boost. So I had these, wore them into the ground, and I bought another pair. Only worn these once or twice so far since I've gotten them. And I'm running out of space for shoes, so they just kind of sit up there. I forgot I even had them. We've got some more Kobe's, some Christmas Kobe's. This is just a nice shoe, man. For Kobe Bryant colorways, this is one of the more unique colorways. Has like an ugly sweater-ish thing here. The material, it's just kind of hard. My only problem is this is kind of a hard material in the end, but this is a really nice shoe. Bought these retail, Tyson's Mall, Tyson's Corner Mall, if you know anything about like Northern Virginia area. Cool shoe. Bought the Kobe's. This is one of my favorite Kobe's of all time. Gotta hold both of them. A lot of you guys who watch this might not know anything about shoes. This is one pair of shoes. Blue, red, green. I have one bad story in these. I wore these to play basketball in, and I broke my big toe, because of just the way these shoes are set up. I would not play basketball in these ever again. The front end just being as hard as it is and rough, something about it just wasn't for me for basketball. You got LeBron Chinas. I don't wear any of my LeBrons anymore. This is just a nice shoe. I love this shoe. This blue is one of my favorite blues. that you could have on a shoe. The orange is a little out there. Not too much though. It actually pairs well with this, surprisingly in person. Love this shoe, but just don't wear it anymore. We got the Pharrell Adidas. I used to wear these a lot. Changed the laces because Halo chewed through the laces. Do not wear them anymore. Had a friend that got into shoe collecting later on in his life. I had these and had been into these for a long time, but I think these are the first shoes that pulled him into shoe collecting. He's passed away now. I have all his shoe collection still. They don't fit me, so I don't wear them, but I have them. But yeah, so this shoe will always have that value to me because I know it pulled him. It's like he saw it. I don't know if he saw it on me or what. I just know it was the shoe. He had different colorways. He was cool about that. I don't know how he did it or why he did it, but he would buy different colorways, even if I got the shoes. So it's cool dude. His inner name was Starkey. Cool dude, cool guy. But the KDs, I never wear these. These are uncomfortable. This tongue flap hits my leg and it's uncomfortable, so I don't wear these. Very unique shoe though with the colors. They pulled different parts of different shoes of his to make these. Nice pair of shoe that I am never gonna wear. KD Weathermans. Other than the fact that these are old, this is one of the most unique shoes I still think there ever was. They have like the radar on the shoe, the bright green that isn't too over to the top. The strap, pulling a strap off on shoes nowadays is so rare. Usually it's just ugly and too much. This is one of my favorite shoes of all time. Wear them occasionally, not a lot, but occasionally. One of my favorite shoes I'll have ever bought. I mean, look at the bottom. The detail on this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. So I think I've shown you most of the shoes over here. I don't want to get into my whole collection. I'll probably B-roll for that. It's a lot of other stuff. I mean, I just grabbed a couple pairs. These are shoes I do not wear anymore. All of them. All these shoes I really just don't pull out that often. Some more LeBron South Beaches. This was the first very, very expensive shoe I bought. I went to a resale place in Georgetown. The big problem with this was when I wanted them, they were being faked a lot, and the carbon fiber on the fakes was so disgusting. And I bought 2 pairs that were fake. They just kept sending me fakes, so I kept getting my money back. Said, screw it, I'll pay the extra money. Went and bought these. I think they were $700 or $800 then, and I'm pretty sure nowadays you can get these for way, way, way cheaper than then. I don't know how the value on these went down because I still think the carbon fiber and the colorway on this is just out of this world. Got some Cement 4s. I hate these because they're heavy. One thing about shoes that most people don't realize, every shoe, different colorway, different release period, is made from different materials. And the materials change the shoe so much, the wearability, how they feel, how they look on foot versus not, the weight. These are so much heavier than the Nike SB 4s I have, and they're so much heavier than the Cause 4s that I have. I hate these because of how heavy they are. And then the last shoe I'm gonna show you, which is probably my least popular known shoe that I own. So Reebok. Somehow, some way, Reebok partnered with me to do a shoe promotion as a video game. Like, I get into, you know, lifestyle stuff. I'm very, obviously, collect a lot of shoes. I may not collect cars. I have a couple cars. They partnered with me to make these. And I thought they were actually a really, like, sick looking shoe overall. Hopefully this will focus. I like them a lot, and they're way more comfortable than you would think. I don't wear a lot of Reeboks, but they kind of pulled it off with these. I got these for free, so it was dope. Got to do a little campaign with them, which was cool. So yeah, I had to show you these. Dope shoe. I'm gonna leave all these here and just let it be. About time I get into a stream. So hopefully you guys like the collection. This isn't all my shoes. I've got some dress shoes upstairs. I've got like boots, stuff like that upstairs. As you guys can see, I've got some dress shoes, some boots. Dude, those UGG boots, like for snow boots, insanely comfortable inside. It's wild. I have some Zoom rookies. And then I forgot to show these. That's why we're recording this in the first place. I've got the off-white UNC ones. I had to get replacement laces because my dog destroyed them. But yeah, I wear these all the time. These are like my beaters. I love these shoes. Like I said, the B-roll, you'll see the rest of the shoes over there that I'm not showing you. There's a lot throughout the house. I still collect, just not like I used to. I used to buy, I don't know. Like I could buy 10 pairs in a year like it was nothing. Not saying it wasn't a lot of money. It was a lot of money. But that was like my priority hobby. These days, not so much, just because it's a lot of money and I don't go out a ton. So while I wear all the shoes, I don't wear them crazy places or anything all that much. So yeah, that's where I'm at with shoe collecting. I'll buy 1 or 2 or get them for like holidays, 1 or 2. There's always 1 or 2 pairs throughout the year I really want. Like the Nike SB Pine Green 4s. That's a must buy for anybody if you haven't bought them yet. Like you have to buy them. Shout out Hex, by the way, if you know, he's the owner of Optic Gaming. I watched his vlog and I hadn't watched him for a while, popped his vlog on and he was buying shoes and talking about those. And that was where I saw them the first time, because I try to pay no attention to social media shoe stuff because it'll make me want them. But I saw them because of him and I bought them the next day. I think I bought them the same day. Do not regret that at all.